And a greetings and a salutations from the My One Cent podcast. Everybody, welcome. Welcome back to another great episode. Hopefully, another great episode of the My One Cent podcast. And he's talking to someone, trying to be silent about it, but that's okay.
Not
And of
because
course, you know that
that's
face.
yeah, my ugly mug. I was,
Ugly mug.
I'm trying to get big. I'm trying to get swole. Because
What?
listen, due to circumstances, I couldn't go and play hockey this year. Well, for the
I
season.
thought you guys started playing.
Yeah, I was playing, but then like the new season, we came in second place, and then the new season started like right after, right? And I couldn't afford the $500,000 they wanted for the season. So I said, you know what? Let me take this season off, right? And let's get back in the gym. So when I get back into shape and save a little money, and when I get back in the hockey thing, I'll be in premium shape to whoop these asses. You feel me?
Yeah, you gotta work out. You gotta work out. You gotta
Thank
get
you.
ready for the hockey season, bro, to be an enforcer. I would assume you're like the smallest guy out there, though, aren't you? Like size
Yeah,
wise, short.
yeah. I'm probably the shortest one out there, but I
Okay.
think out of all the people, I'm like one of the fastest and one of the better skaters
Like the King
in.
Brent, you're short and fast. Bam.
Bro, but I get in there, bro.
Already killing
I get in the dirty areas, man. I'll take a hit for the teammates, man. I'll do whatever I do for my teammate to win.
you. So yes, welcome back, everybody. Justin, welcome. You know his the mug. Apparently, he's the only one joining us today. Alex wasn't going to join us. He had some stuff to attend to, and I guess Brandon was supposed to join us. But hey, the call's there. He can jump on at any moment. So don't be shocked if his mug appears out of nowhere and frightens everybody. Um, real quick before we get into obviously sports because that's what the show has become for the most part. Um, I want to give a shout out to 868 and Beyond podcast. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right too. Yeah, it's just a disclaimer. A little shout out. We've been talking some football on the IG on the gram, and he's got some good stuff going on over there. He's from the islands, and he supports the show, so I support him and what he's doing. So a little shout out to him. Check him out. Uh, and real quick, see, the one person who could have helped me with this is not here today, and that's Alex because he watches the show. But I don't know if you watch Mr. Robot. You think you said earlier you don't know what that is, correct?
No, I have no idea what that is.
Well, Mr. Robot is a TV show on USA. It's a USA original. And I just started watching. It's already over. Apparently, the show ended like a year ago. I think it was 5 seasons, maybe.
4 seasons.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for looking that up. Appreciate it. Hey, hey, come on.
That's what I'm here
Somebody's got
for.
to do it. That's what you're there for. Yeah, 4 seasons. I'm in season 3, and I still have absolutely no fucking clue what's going on at all. I just thought it was like a hacking show, and not that I would understand much of what's going on with the hacking stuff, but at least still, it's weird. It keeps me glued in, not glued because I watch on break and shit on my phone. I don't watch at home. Like I'm not that glued in, but enough to be like, I, what the fuck is going on with these people? I thought, it was, like I said, simple hacking, but it's a lot of split personalities, and it's a lot, dude. And I just, I want to see if anyone listening, and you can reach us to My Wilson Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. If maybe you can help me out with this dilemma and try to maybe explain the show. No spoilers. I'm only in season 3. So if anyone listening knows the show, which I'm sure some of you do, hit me up. Let me know. Let me know
Well,
what I'm missing that I can't seem to put my finger on exactly what's happening on this show. Um,
wait,
it's
can I
based. Yeah, yeah, go,
interject
go,
real
go. Of
fast? All
course,
right, listen.
of course.
From the two, I have 2 points of what you just said. Why you're drinking your mindset one podcast mug that
With
you can
water.
now purchase. So listen, I
Yeah.
got 2 things because we're talking about your phone, and your technology, what you do during break. You are the worst phone user I think of all time. And I have a sister who doesn't answer phones. I have a mother that doesn't answer phone. I had my dad doesn't know anything about technology, and neither does anyone else in my family. So listen, out of everyone that I communicate with, you are by far the worst at communicating anything. I don't know what kind of phone you have. It's probably a 2003 iPhone Galaxy trashness, but
Samsung
you like to
G2
use this
player.
word to text bullshit that you like to use. that no one, and I repeat, no one that you talk to understands a word you're saying.
Yes, you
I don't understand Spanish, and I feel like if you texted in Spanish, I would understand what you're saying better than you do in English while you're using your word to text. And the worst part about it is that you know it's terrible.
I know
and
it
you
is.
keep doing it because you always apologize. Explain yourself.
It's a disclaimer. I always add the disclaimer. I apologize. My voice to text is somewhat illiterate. And the thing is, and my girl bitches at me all the time. She's like, proofread your shit, motherfucker. Proofread before you send shit. I don't have time. I'm at work. I'm on a ladder. I shouldn't even be on the phone to begin with. So I try to be quick. And really, I don't get why I can't understand what I'm saying. I talk very clear. I think I talk clear, and I speak, into the phone. I don't yell at it. I don't, abuse it mentally. I say what I gotta say, and then there's times that it works, and there's times that it doesn't. So yes, look, I apologize because people tell me, bro, you gave me a headache trying to figure out reading what you wrote.
I have perfect vision, and you're blinding me.
Other people will be like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother reading that, bro. Just I don't know, send me a voice message or something. I don't know, figure it out.
Victor, I'm not gonna lie. When I see the text is more than 2 sentences, I don't even read it. I just respond, okay, cool, or gotcha. I have no idea what you're saying, but I'm saying, all right, cool.
I will do okay.
Yes.
Yes, people of the My One Cent podcast, the My One Centers, like I've tried to get going, but whatever, it's kind of cheesy. I will do it. You're hearing it here for the first time. You're hearing it here on the show. I will do a better job texting, at least him. I don't care about everybody else. You know what? Deal with it. But he's voiced his opinions and his concerns regarding it, so I will do a better job. God damn it.
All right, and number 2, since we got that out of the way. I told you I was going to call you out on it. Number 2, USA Network, bro. They be having some lit shows out of nowhere. Like, no one talks about, everyone talks about Fox, CBS, even TBS with, like, their Big Bang Theory. But Jesus, USA has some nice shows. When you, like, really look at it, I mean, they got, like, one of the best shows that's coming out in, February next month? A little show called Temptation Island, I think.
I like what you did there, bud. I like what you did there. Is it USA?
Yes, it's USA. Yes. I'm literally on the website.
You know that? Did we ever cover this on previous shows when we talked about the sensation that is Temptation Island coming next month, February 16th to USA Network, like he just alluded to? And yes, people, we will be having the Temptation Island episodes. Yes, we will, because that's not going to get by us. Coronavirus be damned, ain't fucking with Temptation Island.
I wonder how they did that.
You know that originally they were a show. They came out in I forgot what year. He did it once before. He did it on Fox. It was a Fox show. It was Temptation Island. I think it was the same name, and it didn't work the first time. This was years ago. Look it up. I bet you anything you'll see it. He tried to do it the first time. It didn't work, and now it did. It took it off. It's fucking great. I love it. And you said they're getting a little more ratchet every year. It's gonna be fun, bro. I can't wait. Yeah, dude. Look, USA. They had Suits, which we haven't finished. Me and my girl were on the last season. I loved that show at one point, but some of the people got really annoying to me. Like Donna is really annoying, and even fucking Harvey, bro. Like, enough already, dude. I'm good, bro. We're good. Mike, I can't stand that fucking guy either. Like, I turned on all of them except for Louis Lit. He's the only one I didn't turn on because I like to get lit up. So yes, they've had some good shows. Queen of the South, I never saw, but my mom did. They had a show years ago called oh shit! If I call my mom now, she'll know actually too. Damn, I wonder if I should do like Levitar does with his dad. Calls Poppy on the phone and shit.
Well, while you're thinking about that, it came out in 2001 and 2002 on Fox.
You see?
And then it went away till 2000.
Yeah, that's a long
2019. That's
and that guy didn't age a bit. I don't think he aged a bit. Mark, whatever. Mark, isn't it Mark Brunell?
Wahlberg.
No, Wahlberg. That's right. Mark Wahlberg.
When you said Mark Brunell, isn't he a quarterback?
Yeah, he was a quarterback. But there's who's the guy who does Survivor? His name. He has like a name that he's done multiple shows, and I could have sworn it was this guy. No, Mark Burnett. There we go. Sorry, never mind. I got it now. I don't know where. Brunell. There you go. I guess where the connection came from. They used to have a show about a undercover FBI team and shit. It was pretty good. I mean, it's all a bunch of fake shit. That stuff, the stuff they do there didn't really happen, but it was entertaining. You had some good-looking chicks. You had some partying. You had some, cool cars and whatever. But that didn't last. You had this other show that they did with a guy who was a doctor Who's Lucifer? Actually, I think you watched Lucifer, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lucifer is great. I'm still waiting for fucking Netflix to give out the second half of the last season.
Well, the guy who's the main actor on Lucifer did a show on Fox. He was a doctor to the stars, basically. But he had lost his license or something, and he's a pillhead or something. I liked it. It was entertaining, but it didn't make it.
Tom Ellis?
Yes. Is he British? I think is he from the other side of the pond?
Yeah, he's Welsh. He's a Welsh actor. Ooh. He's
one of those.
The goat people.
Now that you said something, and it made me think: do they make? Is Tom his name? Tom? You said?
Tom Ellis.
Are they still making Toms?
No, I don't think so.
No, right? I don't think people are naming their kid Tom anymore. Like, hey, Tom, what do you want to name the beautiful brashing boy? Oh, let's name him Tom. Like, yeah. Somebody was talking about this the other day too. Names, the names that are coming out now. But that's another.
The new Spider-Man's name is Tom.
Look, speaking of new Spider-Man, they did that little cartoon one, and they made the kid black. I'm sorry, this isn't a racist thing,
black.
but
well, he's half black.
What is he, Dominican? He's Dominican or something from
I think he's either Puerto Rican, Dominican, and black.
Come on, y'all know the real Spider-Man is white.
It's the universe, bro. It's omniverse. It's all.
Like they tried to do with the Karate Kid. Fucking Jaden Smith, get out of here, bro. What the fuck? Jackie Chan, really?
Don't make this a race thing, bro. BLM, bro.
No, I'm just saying that. First of all, there's no substitution for Mr. Miyagi ever. Okay, this was a reboot. This wasn't a.
You're mad because my cat's black too? That's racist.
Your cat. I'm mad because your cat's name should be what I've always said it is. But anyway, that's another show for another day. Listen, it's not a racist thing. It's just the tradition. It's the way it was. That's what makes it beautiful. Why'd they even reboot it anyway? It was fine. The last one wasn't that great with the girl and all that.
Wait, are we talking about Spider-Man?
No, Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, USA. Just to get back to USA, good shows. You're right. They do. Some
but I want to have this conversation about the Spider-Man thing. What are you doing? What are you doing there?
I don't like. Well, I don't want to fall off too far, but that's fine. Go ahead, bro.
Stop. Listen, bro, it's the premise, bro. See, the thing is it's all about making money, bro. And the more money you can make, this is why Did you watch The Mandalorian?
Let me ask you a question. Yes, I love it. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that the Spider-Man needs anything new to make more money? The franchise.
Everything makes more money. It's not. It breaks off to new avenues. Now they're talking about the new Spider-Man Omniverse to have all three Spider-Mans in it. So they're gonna have Tom Holland. They're gonna have what's the other guy's name?
Maguire too.
Yeah, Maguire, and then the middle guy who is just god awful.
If you know, there's two non-Americans who played Spider-Man. By the way,
who is that other guy? He was so irrelevant in my life.
I think his name. I think, and quote if maybe Andrew Garfield, maybe. But let's see. Andrew Garfield, correct?
Yeah. Wow. Good for you.
I've only seen him in that, and he really annoyed me in that movie because of his little quirk.
He's awful. He was so bad. He was definitely the worst Spider-Man of all of them. But listen, back to did you finish The Mandalorian? It's just
I don't know. Tobey Maguire was pretty bad, bro. Especially when
Tobey Maguire was good.
Like he's nutting and shit.
You didn't like Tobey Maguire?
He kind of got you know where it turned on me. The part in part 2, I think, when he comes out of the store dancing to fucking Saturday Night Fever. That's it. I was done there.
So you got mad because of what he was told to do.
I didn't say he get mad.
You said what turned it for him. I thought he was good.
He did not enjoy the movie as much as him as the actor anymore. That was it. That's all. That's what I'm saying. It was horrible. It was just, I don't know why I did that either. But I'm just saying it wasn't that bad. I'm just saying it's just like I don't know because he had no rhythm. He has no movement.
That's horrible. The whole part of the joke. It was the joke. You don't get the show.
I get it. I get everything. You don't get shit. All I'm saying is, to me, it wasn't funny. It was stupid, and it ruined it for me. And whatever. It was a shitty fucking series. The franchise of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man sucked.
Wow. So what do you think? You think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man?
I think that the last one's okay. Actually, Garfield, the first one, I thought was really good. The first Spider-Man.
No shot
with him. Then the one with Jamie Foxx as the electric guy, no, that was too much. But yeah, Tom Holland to me has been the best one. No, and it's funny you bring up. Oh, it's funny Spider-Man came up in this conversation because just a couple days ago we were talking. My stepdaughter had asked me, "Does Spider-Man shoot from the wrist, from his hand?" I said, "From the wrist." It made me think. The original Spider-Man from the cartoons and back in the day, his shit came out of his wrist automatic. It wasn't like a little cartridge or anything. When they would show his wrist, it was like he had like a little white, like if he had glue on his wrist, and his shit came out from his body because he got bit by a fucking spider. These other motherfuckers all with little gadgets and shit. No, nigga, the original Spider-Man was inside of his ass. He was like if he was coming every time he went. I'm just saying. That's the way it should have been. Well, because it's white, and it shoots out like that and shit. And it does have the same effect on the face of a female, individual. So,
jeez, why are you bringing this up?
But I mean, look, whatever. I'm just fucking around about the whole. I just think it's dumb when they try to like change things.
So you don't like that the 007 was black? Wasn't he black? Wasn't the new 007 black?
I haven't seen the new 007, and they're really gonna do that too. Jeez.
I think they did that.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. The last 007 I know was Daniel Craig, which is a great 007, by the way, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm pretty sure that they casted a black guy. I don't know if it came out, but
they were gonna do Leonardo DiCaprio as Scarface, bro, and that wouldn't work for me either. And he's not black, so this is not a black or white thing. This is a just don't do shit to ruin movies thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Simple as that. Jesus Christ. Anyway, and another show that I just got into, by the way, before you careen this to something else of your looking up there, so you're looking up information. Outsiders. It's already over. It was only 2 seasons, unfortunately, because I really got into it. It's kind of cool. It's got Ryan Hurst from Sons of Anarchy, David Morse, who I'm a fan of, both of them, and it's got some women. But they live in the sticks of Kentucky. They live in the mountain, and they're like basically sovereign people. But they're like redneck as fuck. They're having a party and people are just banging right there in the bushes and shit in front of everybody. And some of them sleep with their cousins. I don't know. It's like a big old family thing. Kentucky. I mean, what else can I tell you? Kentucky. It's the fucking mountains of fucking Kentucky. But it's a good show and it's got good actors and I think it's well written. It's not too over the top. People surviving off the land and shit like that.
I don't know.
Well, because it's also a small town, so it kind of that small town dynamic with like the cops don't fuck with them if they don't fuck with the cops type shit, but the citizens are,
So it's like Schitt's Creek, but not funny.
Schitt's Creek is hilarious, bro.
It's a great show.
I love that show, bro.
Such
it's a shame that and I almost gave up on it, bro. Mid-season 4, maybe. I almost gave up on it, bro.
You know what's funny? Because I was talking to a girl at work, and she said that she's like 3 seasons in, and she's not into it. I'm like, nah, you just gotta push through it because it's such a good show. Like everyone's, like, oh god, I wish I was better at talking about actors and plots and all this stuff. It's so bad.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I know. I was about to, when I was talking about the Outsiders, I'm trying to give you like the best to sound good about it too. Like, I mean, it sounds like a movie reviewer, but no, I just say, bro, this. It is, bro. People
actor progression, is that what it's called, or like the character progression? I don't know, but like the changes between how they all started and how in the ending of the whole series, how everyone changed for the better. I mean, such a good, so funny. And the James Bond actor was going to be a black girl.
Oh, that's what.
Lashana Lynch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that Marshawn Lynch's daughter? Maybe? No? Eating a lot of Skittles?
She's another British actress, though.
Oh, let's see with this British invasion now. See what I did there? From the other side of the pond, British invasion. I'm on fire, bro. Listen, I need to go back. I'm going to, what I had told you guys before about eliminating the video. Not really eliminate because we got to see each other, but so I can go back to doing the Spreaker Studio when I had the show sounds and all that shit, which was always fun. You guys don't hear them, but you hear them if you listen to the show, which y'all don't. I think you do sometimes, but I don't think anybody else.
Just at least the quarterback.
Oh my God, that joke. Listen, I love your dad, and some of the jokes are okay. But
none of your jokes are funny.
No, some of them are funny.
None of your jokes are funny. None of them. Funny. Your joke's not funny. His joke's not funny.
I don't say jokes. I said riddles. I threw out riddles.
The riddle. All right, my 1 cent podcast. Answer the riddle. Don't Google it. Go ahead, Victor. Tell them the riddle and see if they can get it.
Riddle.
The one you said during on the text.
I'm not gonna do that long ass shit. I did some other stupid ones, but I'm not gonna do that long. That's long. That's for another day.
So then give him a riddle. The riddle of the day, bro. Give him a riddle of the day. Just one in your noggin.
Whatever. This one isn't as funny, but it's the only one I seem to remember. What's right in front of you, but you can't see it?
Bum, bum, bum. All right, you know where to comment.
If I had my show sounds right now, I'd hit that tone, or some cool shit like that.
Bum, 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 bum.
But look, the only two people who listen are your sister and your dad, and they already know the answers. Wow. Oh no, my boy T. I gotta give a shout out to my boy T. Can't leave that boy out. He has been from day one. Day one. You mentioned something earlier, merch. Yes, people, merchandise. Merchandise is flying off the shelves, so you better hurry. The link will be like they do on all the YouTube videos. They say it's gonna be at the bottom
in the description, bro.
I'm really pointing at my penis, but that's not what it's gonna be. It's gonna be at the bottom of the video. Just technically, I'm pointing at it because that's what people do. Oh, at the bottom of the link. It's gonna be at the bottom. Post it at the bottom.
God, that was hard to listen to and watch.
And don't watch it, bro. Close your eyes. Don't cry. Dry your eyes. Listen. Yeah, we went everywhere because I want to just talk. I had wanted to do the just quick, Mr.Robot discussion, but
bro,
I can't do that.
I could have easily. If you would have let me talk, bro, I could have transitioned to the football, bro.
No, there's not a bunch of this, bro.
No, but I would have had a nice transition about. Oh, it's always been there, and I'd be like, you know what else has also been there? Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, and then you would have been like, I see what you did there, and I would be like, well, that's what I do.
Not always gonna happen, bro. And I'm not even transitioning yet. I'm recapping for the people because it's been a lot. We've in 20 minutes that we've been on, we've been doing we just went like a lot, and so I was just gonna recap gently to then transition into well, we really do got to talk about it because it's what's going on right now. It's going on. It's fucking Super Bowl. But it doesn't feel the same because look, we're not even talking about what time you guys are coming to my house because we're not doing a Super Bowl party this year. It doesn't feel the same.
That's actually very ironic because my sister is actually thinking about allegedly doing a Super Bowl party at her house. So it's not. I can't confirm or deny that she's having one and that you may or may not be invited. Who knows? Yeah. But in any case, you would be invited if you and your girl would want to come up and actually come to Palm Beach like you say you would, but you never have. So
well, it's not even necessarily me. It's just the driving aspect.
But we can do it every Sunday, and when you
look,
want
I'm not gonna do this
up.
here. I'm not gonna. We'll talk about this off the air, but I'm not gonna do this here.
Interesting.
I'm not saying. Nobody said no, bro. Shit, I was dying. I'm dying to go to your dad's farm and shit.
No, yeah, let's not go up there. But I'm talking about.
Oh no, I'm just saying though. I want to go up and see the sights. Yeah, Super Bowl party. We were actually thinking of doing something small here with just a couple people and have a little poker game because we're not gonna do it at my mom's like we always do. We're not. It doesn't feel the same, but it's still gonna happen. Super Bowl game. So we're gonna. Man, look. I was so torn with that first game because I love Aaron Rodgers, huge fan. I have his jersey, the only jersey I own that ain't a Dolphins jersey, and I am a huge fan of Brady. I'm like they're like right there for me. And seeing the funny thing is, people might say, well, Rodgers has years left and Brady's winding down, but I think Rodgers will retire before Brady does the way he looks right now. I mean, dude, the guy's a fucking beast. The guy's a beast. And so I was cool with whoever won, but I am more satisfied with Brady being the one that won. For a lot of reasons. I mean, just I'm a fan of his, and I feel like this is exactly how it should have gone, so he could stick it to the fucking Patriots and Belichick. His fucking ego can shove it up his ass. And it's how fitting is that the first guy to lead his team to their home Super Bowl is Tom fucking Brady, and not in New England of all places, in another place. Like it's first year there, and I'm not getting into the greatness of Brady yet. That's later if we get to it. This is just talking about the game. It's just crazy. So all these things that play. Look at the. Well, yeah, I guess I am doing the greatest thing. No, I'm not gonna do the greatest thing yet. We're gonna do it later.
He's the luckiest quarterback of all time.
No. The game itself was good.
The luckiest
the
quarterback
game itself
of all
was
time.
good. LaFleur. Yeah, I don't know. How do you not go for it on fourth down with Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback in that situation? that game, where you're headed. It's tough. But he did it. He kicked the field goal, and the rest is history. Well, I mean, what would you have done there? Let me just.
Well, at the time, you got to think, if you get the touchdown right, you still have to go for 2. And there's no saying that you're going to get the 2. So regardless, you're going to need a field goal regardless, right?
I understand that thinking too, but I feel like in this game, I don't know. The chances are few and far between. And
they did the analytics, and one was 8% and one was 9.5% of winning if regardless. Listen, I know everyone's talking about that play, but that's not the reason why they lost the game. I mean, there's 2 seconds on a 4th and 4, and you let them throw a 45-yard touchdown pass to end the half on a 4th down. How do you let that happen? Yeah. I mean, then it's 21-10 going into halftime? I mean, Aaron Jones, the guy that everyone wants the Dolphins to sign, fumbled the ball twice, and he got hurt.
Correct. Yeah.
I mean,
the game was.
There's
good.
a lot of things.
That's what I'm having, because the second game to me wasn't as entertaining as the first game was. I mean, I felt like the Buffalo game started a little more entertaining because Buffalo took the lead early. I was like, okay, because I picked Buffalo to win the game. I thought they can do it. Obviously, I was wrong. But yeah, the game was good, and I was satisfied with the way the game was played. I was into it the whole time, and I would have been satisfied. I would have been okay with either or whoever would have won, Brady or Rodgers.
I wish Brady would have lost, bro. I'm tired of him.
Because I know you're not a fan of Brady. That's fine, bro.
I'm not. He's been in my life a long time, for 21 years of my 25-year-old life, bro. I mean, I'm tired of him.
And like I said I think I mentioned it last week. I might have mentioned it in a tweet here and there. How fitting would it have been that the Buffalo would have made it to the Super Bowl and lost to Brady? That shit just would have been so awesome.
Well, what's the record? Brady has the most wins of any. He has beaten the Bills more times than any other person has beaten a single team in their career. Something like that.
And I heard another stat too. Brady's been to 18% of all the Super Bowls played. There's some crazy number like that. Look, it's crazy. This
is his 10th Super Bowl appearance in 20 years.
That's insane, bro. That's insane.
He now has the same amount as NFC Championship wins as Aaron Rodgers.
Took it from me. I guess we both listened to the Dan Le Batard show today.
Should we do the long side of the day or the short side of the day?
Dude, I was gonna text you. That was the best. And the stat was awesome. So it made it even better. But that stat of the day, I was in the elevator and I was like,
well, that's the second time they did it, because the last time was the last day on ESPN.
Correct. But that was different though. This one was different. They added some new sounds, some new songs, some new people to this one. Because I didn't hear Method Man. Method Man I heard. Who was it that I didn't hear from the last time? There was some Kenny. You know what my favorite Kenny G is?
Kenny G was. He was on the last one. So good.
I think he was my favorite. I think he's my favorite.
Yeah. Just what was it? Sacks and stats, stats and sacks, bro. That
and I gotta tell you, I love the new intro with the pirate song that they come in with. That shit's good too.
Which one, on the local hour or the Big Suey?
No. The Big Suey is just him. It's just
It's just another hour. It's the third hour, but they cut off.
Yeah, but the Big Suey is the intro to the Big Suey is Brockmeyer talking. I'm talking about the one before the Big.
The local hour.
Yeah. I like that song. The little intro is cool. I like it. Bro, they're just amazing, bro. This fucking whatever they got going on, whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna be amazing.
Well, listen, whenever their company becomes free trade, bro, I'm gonna buy so much stock in that company, bro. It's gonna be ridiculous. The metal art.
Metal Lark Media. It would take only they would put such a crazy. That's kind of a crazy name. Like I get what it is. A singing bird.
Singing bird. While they fly, and they sing at the same time. Well, I mean, they also got John Skipper, the freaking Skipper.
Skip. That's hilarious.
The most powerful man.
Did you hear the South Beach sessions with him? I haven't heard.
I listened to both of them. He's a very interesting kind of guy.
Yeah, I've been wanting to listen to it. I just haven't gotten around to it.
They are the show that I think everyone should try to be like. It's just everything they do is.
And I think it's funny because you can be a version of that show and still do your own thing, but still have that kind of energy and that kind of spontaneity. No, wait, how did I say it?
Spontaneous?
No, not spontaneous. I know how to say that. Spontaneity. There's a word. It's like
It's like reading your word to text right now.
Spontaneity? No. Shit. Anyway, whatever. Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. I bet your sister's gonna text me with that when she hears it. She'll say, "Look, this is what it is. Spontaneity. No." If my girl was here, she'd tell me to. But anyway, yeah, that show is it's so good. It's good. I miss it when it's not on. Like on Fridays they don't come on, and I think Mondays they don't come on. So I think it's Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays or something. I don't know. I forget what they're doing now. And I'm like, fuck, I don't have any Levitar to listen to now. God damn it.
And you were off the train for a long time.
I was off the train for maybe like a year or so. Yeah. Like I would listen occasionally, but it used to be my only. I listened to them every day, every single day, live. Because I hated listening to the podcast because then I'd want to comment on something and it's already passed, it's already late. So it's like, fuck, I can't say shit. When you listen live, you get a chance to throw in a few things here and there. But I love their shit, bro. And now they curse and it's funny. And now Levitar, though he does get on my nerves a little bit when he gets into the whole Trump thing and the politics thing and all that shit. But I get it. He's been, hunkered down because of, the corporate hands over his mouth, basically corporate Mike over there. So I get him wanting to unleash that, those things that he hasn't been able to say because of ESPN. So that's fine. I'll take it for the 20 minutes that he goes off on a rant. But it's such a great show. Has this become a show of us just, praising the greatness that is the Levitar show?
I mean, shit. It's like,
somebody's got to hear it. Somebody's got to get the word out.
Well, listen. I mean, the two other listeners that only listen to our show. I mean, I introduced them to the show, and they love the show now. Well, I don't know about my sister, but she listened to the Carl Douglas interview, and she said that it was a great, fascinating interview.
We're smoking blunts like a motherfucker. That shit was awesome. But yeah, it's a great show, and they talk about so many, like a lot of the stuff we throw out here. I hear most of the stuff.
But listen, the Dan Levitar show is so important to sports itself. Like, even if you don't think, I mean, look at all the people that they made: Dominique, Mina, Sarah Spain. I mean, there's so many people that started on the show that didn't have a platform to speak, and now look at them. I mean, Mina Khan, one of the biggest.
Was local in Chicago, I think, at the time. She was working for ESPN Chicago. She wasn't even like a mainstay on ESPN. Then she got on freaking First Take or whatever, and the other one with the panels and
around the horn.
Yeah, around the horn. There you go. I never got into that show. I can never watch. And pardon the interruption either. I can never watch it. Never got.
And then Mina Khan has the same route. And now Mina Khan is one of the biggest NFL stars on ESPN. I mean, she's everywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, Super Bowl. Kansas City and Brady. That's how I'm gonna say it. Kansas City and Brady.
Thank God that they beat the Bills, bro. When it was 9-0, I'm just sitting there festering in my own.
I was fine with it because I wanted them to win. I thought Buffalo could beat them. I thought it would have been interesting to see it.
I don't want to see Buffalo win at all.
But they weren't gonna win. That's why I wanted it to happen.
Out of every team in the AFC East, bro, I hate Buffalo the worst. I've had the worst experience with their fans. I just feel like they're dirty-ass players. It showed in the game. I mean, god damn. Like,
I'm sure
there should have been 4 ejections.
Brian Cox completely agrees with you. You know that, so you're good on that.
And it's ridiculous. I mean, I mean, when I was a young kid, a guy was rude and disrespectful to me as like a 7-year-old. Like, he literally was cursing at a 7-year-old, a Bills fan, because I said the Bills were bad. And then I had another experience that a family, like a first-time family coming to the Dolphins game, brought their 2 girls, and they were scared to walk to their car in the parking lot because Bills fans were lighting shit on fire and trying to fight everyone, and then we had to walk them to their car. Bro, they're the worst. People want to talk about the Jets fans or the Eagles fans. Bro, Bills fans are the worst. And they show it on the internet all the time, fucking jumping off things, cooking pizzas in fucking cabinets. They're a weird group of people, bro. They're barely even American, bro. They might as well just be Canadian.
Right there, Canadian. Yeah, they're like right on the border and shit. I don't know if some of them don't jump off Niagara Falls. I bet you one of that dude who jumped off in the barrel of Niagara Falls was a Buffalo Bills fan, part of the Bills Mafia.
It's just they're just dickheads. And I was so happy when they were losing. I was so happy when Patrick Mahomes was just throwing to Tyreek Hill and he was running for 400,000 yards. It was so great.
Dude, he threw for 320 something and 300 of it was to him and Kelsey. That's insane. That's crazy. That's crazy.
They're elite, bro.
And I was trying to tweet last night about it, and my phone died as I was doing it. I got a sty, and my shit annoying me. I was trying to tweet the Dolphins saying, "See, guys, Tony will be our Hill. So let's jump on it."
Okay, so since we're there, I mean, all right, let's before we get there, because we can get there, because I've been watching scouting reports. I'm not going to say I scout anybody. I watch scouting reports because I don't have the time of day to go sit down and watch everyone's play-by-play for fucking... So I watch other people who break down things to see, and they and he, like you, I didn't believe you when you were talking about, oh, he's a first-round talent, but a lot of scouts have been looking at him more and more, and he's rising up draft boards.
I know, which sucks. I want him to stay that level, early second round right there, so then we can snatch him up.
Now, so what would you rather do there? Would you rather draft Jamar Chase and then Kadarius Toney if he was there in their second round pick? Just double down on wide receiver?
If you mean at 18?
No, in the if he's there in the first pick of the second round.
I would, depending
you would double down.
Depending what we did with the first 2 picks, obviously. But
if you drafted Jamar Chase, I'm saying they drafted Jamar Chase. Yeah, that's just hypothetical.
Yeah, but that's kind of a crazy hypothetical. I'd rather take Smith at 3 than Chase.
I wouldn't, but that's why I'm saying. Fine, bro. It's my hypothetical.
Okay, right. So your hypothetical has Chase at 3. What did we do at 18? In your hypothetical.
Not a wide receiver, bro. Who cares what we do?
I don't care. Just give me somebody.
All right, they draft. Oh, God, I don't know. Najee Harris. They go running back.
Yes, I take Tony at. Yeah, I take Tony in the first pick of the second round. I don't care who we did. Honestly, you know what? I take that back. I don't know, bro. That at least gives me an idea. Maybe they might not work well as a combination with certain players. I don't fuck that shit, bro. These guys are studs, bro. That's a fucking pimp. PIMP.
He reminds me of a better hands catcher than Percy Harvin.
Oh, Percy was a pimp too, though, boy. If it wasn't for the goddamn headaches, that boy was a stud too, bro. Shit, and that boy was big, man. That boy had arms and shit. He was a. It sucks. That sucks that his career got derailed because of that shit.
Super Bowl champion, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying though. Still, the headaches fucked him up. Like he was balling.
But back to the Bills game because we don't want to go
so hold on. Right? So I convinced you on Tony. Okay, good. Just want to make sure.
Well, you didn't convince me. You said his name, and then I searched into people whose job it is to search out other people.
This is me.
All right, you put the name out there. You know what I'm saying? And I did my due diligence.
I planted the seed, and then I fucked the plant. You see? You're not the plant.
I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of that?
No, you plant the seed and then you fuck the plant?
You never seen 40-Year-Old Virgin?
I have, but I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yes, when he's walking with Seth Rogen and they see the girl in the window with her panties and they're carrying the TV, he goes, you got to plant a lot of seeds. And then what you ultimately do when you plant the seeds, then you fuck the plant. That's not verbatim because it's different, but he's funny and I know the movie and it's hilarious.
The only thing I remember from that movie is the pussy on the pedestal, bro. You're putting the pussy on the pedestal. That's the only.
I don't even know what that means.
Right, you're putting the pussy on the pedestal, bro. I don't know.
I mean, what's this pussy on a pedestal thing? That movie was hilarious. That movie was well written and well executed, bro. I love it.
Had a lot of good funny actors on there too.
Yes, they did. Good cast. Which is what I was going to mention about one of the things we were talking about earlier. One of the shows or movie, I forgot what it was we were talking about. One of the shows, and I was going to mention that the cast was really. Oh, Schitt's Creek. The cast of Schitt's Creek too is pretty solid. I wish they keep going, bro. They can keep going. Whatever. I guess you just gotta know what.
Yeah, like Steve Carell, Paul Rudd, Seth Rogen. I mean, Jana Lynch. She's funny. Bro, they had a lot of fun. Jonah Hill. Yeah, Jonah Hill's fucking cameo with the boots when he's like, "Can I just buy these now?"
I don't know why I can't just pay you and take these home. I just want to put them on and
you wear them.
Them around the house.
They're just giant heels with goldfish, or just giant goldfish heels.
The girl makes me laugh when she picks up the call and Carell calls for the first time he calls her, and she's like a telemarketer. He's like, "Oh, do you work? Are you in a tall building? Well, go up on the roof and jump off, or if you have a knife, run into it. Go fuck your mother." It's just fucking hilarious. Like, go get a real job, God. That's so funny, bro. That movie's awesome. How the fuck did we get here? Anyway,
I don't know, because he was talking about fucking plants, bro. Because he was planting seeds and you fucking plants.
The seed of Kadarius Toney, and you didn't have to go and do research on him. You did it, and now you know.
Because I know the Dolphins need a wide receiver. I mean, it's.
Yes, we need more than one wide receiver. That's for sure.
We also need something, bro.
He would be an asset to this team.
You know what we need though? We need an offensive coordinator. That's definitely something we need.
Yes.
And thank God, because the Bills lost, because now we are interviewing their quarterback coach, Ken Dorsey. Love that.
But fame, of course, obviously down here.
Two-time Heisman finalist down here. Didn't he win a national championship down here too? Debatably one of the best college quarterbacks in the last 20 years.
Let's settle down. Settle down, dude.
What do you mean settle down?
Out of here. Best quarterback is top 20 quarterback. Get out of here.
In the past 20 years, bro, from 2000 to 2020, I don't know. His college stats are.
So I could. You said you wiki them earlier.
Damn, if you yo, hold on, before you say anything, huh?
Wasn't he the quarterback coach at Carolina? Too?
Yes, he was a quarterbacks coach. All right, why we're saying this is because he's a lot of teams are looking for him to be the next offensive coordinator. The Lions are looking at him, maybe the Dolphins, but all the teams.
Man Campbell, yeah.
Or Man Campbell, shout out to him eating off kneecaps and shit.
Biting kneecaps and
getting punched in the face. I don't know. That's such a weird guy, bro. We're gonna bite off your kneecaps, and when you punch us in the face, we're gonna smile. Like what?
Right? Too good, bro.
But anyways, back to Ken Dorsey. Yeah, he was a quarterback coach for Cam Newton when he won the MVP and when he went to the Super Bowl, and then two MVP, and then he changed Josh Allen. I mean, his quarterback's coach is Josh Allen. He changed him from below average to top 5 quarterback in the league.
Let me ask you something. What makes him a good offensive coordinator? Because he's just handling the quarterback. He's not calling plays for them. Well, Dable was the offensive coordinator in Buffalo, so he was the one calling the plays. So now, if he's
also a lead candidate to be offensive coordinator at Buffalo too.
Okay, yeah, because I know Dable's probably going to go get a head coach. He was our offensive coordinator for like 2 years, I think, at once. Yeah, it didn't work out. But it's like we talked about the other day when I mentioned about some coordinators, why not stay as coordinator instead of taking the jump, whatever. In this case, what makes a quarterback coach a good offensive coordinator? Because I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything, but if I'm not mistaken, an offensive coordinator calls plays. It doesn't work specifically with a position player. He calls the plays for all the position players. So I'm trying to understand the connection sometimes, especially in this guy's case, because he's been a quarterback coach for multiple teams. Like, he hasn't taken the next step. And I've heard his name for years mentioned as offensive coordinator possibilities. Now, the work he's done with the quarterbacks, you can't deny that. Like you said, Cam Newton, MVP. Josh Allen, look at the year he had this year. He became the quarterback that I always thought he was going to be. So why wouldn't that benefit Tua? Of course it would. But I feel like if you make him an OC now, he's not going to be able to concentrate on Tua himself, if that makes any sense.
But the offensive coordinator and QB do have a hand-in-hand in calling the offense. And as your perspective of what makes him qualified, I'm pretty sure a quarterback is supposed to know an offense or an offensive scheme better than everyone else on the team, right? Well, I mean, with years out of the league being a quarterback's coach, you would think that he had input in the offense to help the quarterback better.
Okay. I just wanted an answer. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't believe that guys can do it, because I'm sure plenty of them have.
I think him with the new quarterbacks coach, Charlie Fry, would be a good thing. Because what Charlie Fry is known for being an offensive a genius as well. And the thing with Charlie Fry is that he worked with Tua Tagovailoa in the Elite 11 when he won MVP for them. And they had a good connection. He was Tua's coach while whatever his face, Trent Dilfer was running the show or whatever. But yeah.
Because we've already gotten what's the other guy who just there's no Bill O'Brien. Anthony Lynn went to the where'd he go again? Lynn he just signed right now to be offensive coordinator somewhere.
Yeah, I don't. Did he?
Oh, yeah. I talked about it the other day. Anyway, the point is, guys are getting picked up, so we have to make a move. Obviously, now I don't want to rush or nothing like that. We have time, but still, I want a quality guy. I want a guy who's gonna make this team better offensively. I mean, Tua, we know Tua's a pimp. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to see. You can give me last season again, and I'll still say the same thing. I don't care. He's gonna be a stud.
He went to the Lions, and before he was an offensive coordinator. Or before he was a head coach, he was a running backs coach.
And he wasn't even a running back. He was a quarterback in college.
So, right? I mean, you're asking what... But this just answers your question of what makes someone good enough to be this, that, and third. He was a running backs coach. Freaking Man Campbell was a tight ends coach. What makes him being eligible for a head coach? You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, I said this. We talked about it last week, and I said it. I said because I feel like, for example, the tight end. I mean, like, come on, what the fuck does the tight end coach do? He was also assistant head coach, so he oversaw a lot of things. I feel like guys like that,
just a figurehead,
can be good at the head. Can be a good head coach because he's overseeing the whole thing. It's not a specific thing. I mean, I get it. Tight ends are specific, but I don't know. I feel like Dan Campbell was just chilling. I feel like Dan Campbell's a motivator. Dan Campbell's a guy to get his players going, and sometimes that can make he can become a better coach as the years go on with schemes and game plan and whatnot. But as a motivator, as a guy to get his guys going, and as the head of the organization, yeah, this is the kind of guy that can do shit like that. I'm not saying that Dorsey's not going to be a good offensive coordinator. Everybody's got to start somewhere. I'm just asking in general terms, just like what sometimes, because I feel like the quarterback coach concentrates on the quarterback, the play of the quarterback, more than the play calling of the quarterback, what kind of plays. Obviously, he knows football, so he's there to help him understand the playbook and all that shit. I get that. So I'm just.
But when as a QB coach, you gotta know an offense too, right? Because you gotta know.
No, yeah.
Like, hey, you called this play, right? But like he's also dissecting the defense with the quarterback, right? So he's basically doing everything the offensive coordinator is doing, but he's just not. He's more of a teacher. Like, okay, this is cover 3, and we call this play, and this, and this, and you're supposed to throw here. But I mean, it's basically. I don't know.
Basically, all I'm just throwing out is that okay. Let me phrase it this way. So now I think people will listen to me now and say, okay, now I can understand what he's saying. I feel it'd be more of a benefit to the Dolphins that he was the quarterback coach for the Dolphins instead of being the offensive coordinator. Does that make more sense to you now? Like, I feel like what we need is a guy who. We need an offensive coordinator, yes. But a guy like him who's groomed the last 2 guys he's groomed and made them what they are, like, I'll take that all day with too. And if that's what it takes, bring a guy like him in to just concentrate on that, I'm down with that too. Because look at his resume speaks for itself as far as this isn't Adam Gase and shit. The quarterback whisperer. You can see what he's done as a quarterbacks coach with the 2 guys that he quarterback coached before. So
and I get what you're saying.
To the pudding.
I get what you're saying 100%. I agree. The Dolphins need an offensive coordinator, but this is the problem that we talked about last time too, that I just thought about. When you're an offensive coordinator, you're really good at being an offensive coordinator. You don't want to leave your job to be another offensive coordinator, right? You want to leave your job to be a head coach. So if, like, let's say you're the Kansas City coach, Bieniemy, right? You're not going to be like, hey, let me leave this offensive coordinator to be the Dolphins offensive coordinator. That's not how that goes.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not. Well, I agree with that. You don't do it like that. But what I had, my point from the last time that I brought that up was just the guy to stay where he is. You know what I'm saying? Get a better deal. Stay where you are. Keep winning. But as the offensive coordinator, and who knows? Maybe in a few years, Reed is grooming him to become the next head coach. Look at
like you're talking about McDaniels.
McDaniels. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, but
if you want to be head coach, that's fine too. But I mean, as an offensive coordinator, if you're killing it and your team is willing to give you, some money, pay you for what you do, and you're willing to stay. All I was saying was why I'm surprised more guys don't take that route sometimes to not ruin a good thing. Because then you go to a shitty team and you're out and you get fired in 2 years or 1 year, like the guy from Arizona, and then what? And then you're stuck back.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just giving another avenue. Like, hey, why would I leave my offensive coordinator job to go to another offensive?
No, I wouldn't do that. No, unless they're gonna pay me like $10 million over the cap. No, I'm not doing that. That doesn't make sense.
So
continue to win, progress that team, and then eventually maybe you become the head coach.
And I would agree with you about getting another offensive coordinator. But the thing with the Dolphins is that they waited so long that there's not any offensive coordinators available. I mean, they still haven't hired anyone.
I'm not saying Dorsey couldn't be the OC and still take time for Tua and make him a better quarterback, which I don't think he's gonna take that because Tua's a good quarterback no matter what. But hey, these guys got to start somewhere, and that's how it is, bro. And that's fine. He'll be the fans would be happy with him, I'm sure. But one of the questions that I had for you when we were talking earlier in the day when we were talking about the topics of the show Does he have an offensive system? Is what I meant. Do you know if he has some sort of an offensive system, or offensive mindset of some kind? Like, is he a guy who wants to run the quarterback? Who's
I can't
heavy?
be. I don't think anyone would have an idea unless you are with the Bills or with someone.
That's what I was trying to get at.
So it'd probably be more of a Bills system, or it would be like this, because I'm not a deep diver in offenses. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, he ran a 11 wide whatever YX. I'm not that kind of guy, because I'm ignorant to that. Let's be honest. I mean, I think we're all ignorant to that unless you are deep into it and you're he's running a. So I'm assuming that it'd probably be a mixture.
Like, Sicko's like.
So it'd probably be a mixture between Carolina's offense and the Bills' offense together, something like that. It would have to stem off those offenses, because that's what he knows. Unless he's in the back of unless when he goes home every day, he's like, this is a stupid play, but I just made a better one. You know what I'm saying? It's just, oh, this guy's stupid. I had the perfect play.
The annexation of Puerto Rico.
What?
Don't tell me you've never seen The Little Giants. Are you fucking kidding me? You've never seen Little Giants?
The Little Giants? What the hell is that?
You have never seen the Little It's not the Little Motherfucking Giants, it's the Little Giants. But I'll say the Little Motherfucking Giants. Oh, man, that movie's awesome, bro.
That movie came out before it was born, bro.
So what? Everybody should see this movie. Now I'm putting you homework. You have to watch that movie.
I'm not going to watch it. It got a 36 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I want a full report next week on the Little Giants.
Is it anywhere? Is it anywhere?
I don't know where they have it now, bro. That movie's old as shit.
$3.99, $3.99. Bro, I'm not watching it, bro. If it's not.
That's fine, bro. That's fine. I'll give you the rundown.
It's not on Netflix.
Small town, and they're big on, Pee Wee football, and their two brothers. One became a famous football player, and he owns a dealership in the town, and the other one just has a gas station. And his daughter is the Icebox, and she's a badass linebacker, and she kicks ass, and it's just a movie about kids playing football, beating the odds and shit. One kid who can't catch the ball and shit, but he sees it in the air, it's toilet paper, and he catches it. I don't know, bro. All I know is it's funny, and it's the annexation of Puerto Rico. That's all I gotta say. So
I have no idea.
What time you going to the gym?
It's too late now. By the time I get there, it'll be like 9. What? The gym closed at 10, bro.
What piece of shit gym do you go to, bro?
LA Fitness.
Not that much of a piece of shit. Okay.
Oh yeah, that piece of shit. I'll probably just end up going twice tomorrow.
That's not much of a piece of shit. So work out at home, bro. Do some push-ups and shit.
Bro, it was leg day, bro. Is this a Disney movie?
I think so. I think.
Because if it's on,
Rick Moranis, nigga. Rick Moranis.
What does that have to? Who is Rick Moranis?
Have you never seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? What the fuck did they teach? What were you doing as a kid?
Bro, that movie came out when I've never seen. No.
Oh my god, what did they do to you as a kid, bro?
That movie came out in 1989, Victor.
So what?
I've seen The Lion King.
I've never seen The Lion King.
Whoa, no, you're lying. There's no way.
No, I am not lying about not seeing The Lion King. No.
You've never seen The Lion King?
Never seen it, ever. And I probably will never see it either. I've never seen The Godfather either.
Well, I mean, I've never seen The Godfather.
I finally
Wait. You just said you've never seen The Lion King.
Yeah.
That's probably the most famous Disney movie that ever came out ever.
I'm not a big Disney movie guy, bro. Let me tell you.
I'm
about to cancel
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Okay, but those are movies. They're not cartoons. I don't do cartoons. The only ones I ever really did was the Incredibles. I love the Incredibles.
It got a 93% on.
I still haven't seen the part 2 of the Incredibles yet. That's how much of a fan I am.
I don't care about the part 2 of The Incredibles. You've never seen Lion. You know how many people would say Lion King is one of the best movies that ever came out ever?
Yes, I've heard it many times. But it doesn't interest me to watch a cartoon movie about a lion that gets killed.
It's okay, then you could watch the live action one that came out.
No spoiler, people. The lion dies, I think, somewhere along there.
Mufasa dies, bro.
Is that the dad?
Yes. Bro, there's a live action one. It doesn't have to watch.
I thought Mufasa was the boar. No, that's
that's Puma. A Wimbo.
and,
Timo and Puma, bro. A Wimbo. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the
that's
night.
Ace Ventura when he's banging that chick in the movie. What are you talking about? Why are you playing that song? That's in that movie. Oh my god, what kind of shit is this, bro? That's crazy. Listen, I've watched more minutes of that cartoon of Timu and Pumbaa than I have of the movie The Lion King. That's how much.
That you are. This is absurd, bro. I think this is a shocking thing, the most shocking thing I've ever heard in my life. You just popped a blood vessel, like 40 of them.
Look, I'm gonna give you tickets to the gun show.
I think this is more shocking than anything I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
You're the first person I've met that's never seen The Lion King.
There's always a first for everything. Or not everything, but for a lot of things.
I'm perplexed. Hold on. Let me see how many words. I'm appalled. Synonyms for shocked. A bad way. Aghast, amazed, appalled, astonished, dismayed, offended, stunned. Damn. Hold on. I'm on a thesaurus, bro. I'm out here. Damn, that's it. Oh, okay. All right, ready? Alarmed, apprehensive, discouraged, disheartened, dismayed, distressed, disturbed, horrified, in awe. I'm scarred to death. I'm rattled. I'm petrified.
I can't believe you've never seen Little Giants. That's insane. All right.
You've never seen The Lion King.
Oh, what, bro?
What?
I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen The Lion King. Listen.
Name two.
Me and.
Besides you, name two.
I don't know. I'm sure plenty of people haven't seen it. A lot of people in Africa probably haven't seen The Lion King. They're on TVs.
They've seen the real Lion King.
Oh, they see a lion, yes, eating their king maybe, but yes, you're right about that. They see the real thing. All right. This was fun, dude. We haven't had a show like this in a while.
I've never seen The Lion King, bro.
So look, real quick.
Other Disney movies haven't you seen?
I don't know. I told you, I'm not a big Disney fan, bro. I mean...
This is going to be a different show. We're hitting the hour mark.
I'd have to go.
This is going to be a different show.
I'd have to go... Look, I'm going to go to my Disney Plus, and I'm going to look at all Disney movies, and I'm going to tell you which ones I've seen and which ones I haven't. I haven't seen many. Quick, predictions for the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Bro, that's in 2 weeks, bro.
So what? I just want to know now. Do you want to wait? Okay,
yes.
People, you got it. Man What's That podcast? No predictions today. No prediction radio right here, people. No prediction radio. Is this a pirate radio too? Are we doing? No, we're not qualified for pirate radio.
No, we're not qualified. We're definitely not qualified for that. We're not making any money. Maybe you might. I'm not making any money.
I made $11 off your sister. That's it.
Wow. So out of all time on on goodhousekeeping.com, Lion King is the number 2 Disney movie ever.
And what's number 1?
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, Jesus. Never seen that either.
What?
I don't watch Disney movies, dude. What am I going to tell you, bro?
All right, I'm going to go through the top 5. Have you seen The Little Mermaid?
No. My girl's favorite movie, by the way.
I don't know why Pinocchio is number 4.
Look, I seen Pinocchio when I was a kid. I saw that movie.
Have you ever seen Snow White?
When I was a kid, probably, yeah. I'm sure. Cinderella when I was a kid. I mean, those stuff when I was a kid.
Have you ever seen Aladdin?
Never. Arabian Nights.
Have you seen Mulan? Bambi?
Well, no. Mulan, I saw the live action, the one that they did recently on. That was cool.
By the way, that movie's trash compared to the real one.
Hey, whatever, dude. The other one's a cartoon, and they're not going to show like
just
they showed
because it's trash doesn't mean it's bad.
You just said it's trash.
I said the live action is trash.
Oh, it was not trash. I thought it was good.
It was. It was very awful.
It was cool. A lot of slicing, but no blood. If I remember correctly, it was funny. I told my God, they're not going to show blood. They're going to show them stabbing people. They're not going to show any blood. Or did they show blood? I don't remember them showing blood. Anyway.
I think I'm personally hurt and attacked by this statement. I'm not going to lie to you.
Dude, I haven't seen a lot of Disney movies. What the fuck am I going to tell you? So, I mean, that's just that's the world, bro, we live in right now, bro. It's all good, player.
They're about to cancel our show because we haven't seen this. Someone somewhere is going to cancel us.
Oh, whatever. At least somebody's listening. Shit. I'll take that shit.
You better keep that secret to the grave. I mean, I wouldn't tell. That's not the first thing I tell people, or the last thing.
Okay, I've never seen The Lion King. Oh my God, I'm gonna make a shirt that says I have never seen The Lion King.
And you'll be the only one to ever wear that shirt ever.
Exactly. That's fine. Then we'll prove it. I'll prove it on the show that everybody who sees it is gonna tell me I see the Lion King. I'm gonna do a poll. We'll find out.
Yeah, go on Twitter and do a poll right now. When you get off.
It's just as bad as you haven't seen Little Giants.
It's not. It's not even close. It's not even close.
It's the annexation of Puerto Rico.
We're gonna have this conversation in a different episode.
But as for this episode, we are gonna say goodnight because I am tired.
I'm so angry.
And he's angry, so I just might as well end it on that one because I mean, a lot of energy on that end, not too much on this side.
A lot. I mean, last week's episode we finished with the Panthers winning, and then this week's episode we just figured out he just never seen Lion King, bro. Another cat.
All right, if I see the Lion King, you got to watch a movie that I tell you to watch, which I said either. I talked about Monster Squad last week, and you don't really watch that, or you got to watch Little Giants. You got to watch Little Giants, and I'll watch the Lion King. I'm sure my girl would love to watch the Lion King with me, so it's not like I'm gonna be sitting. I'll watch it. I never watched it. I never seen it. I don't like seeing animals die, man. Even cartoon ones, they're even worse. Cartoon animals make me cry more than human animals. Real animals.
Like, can you live stream you watching the movie?
I'll record pieces of it when I'm crying and shit.
Yes, please.
And I'm gonna cry. I'm telling you now. Listen, I cried in Batman, the George Clooney Batman, when Alfred was in bed and he was almost dying. I cried in the theater.
I cried during the Tigger movie.
I never watched that.
Winnie the Pooh and
I know who he is. I know.
All right, I'm getting off. I can't with you. I can't anymore. I can't anymore.
Go work out.
It's leg day. All right, bro. I'm getting off. I can't stand you.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. I'm just kind of delirious right now. I was tired.
All right, bro. Follow us on My 1 Cent Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, email at My 1 Cent Podcast at gmail.com. Is it Gmail?
Yes, sir. Right there.
You see, it's number 1, not the word 1. So please say anything. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. It's free. I mean, shit, it's free. We're now on iTunes. Shout out to us being on iTunes. Good shit. So
I forgot about that shit, bro.
All on all your streaming platforms, even though most
no
of the
excuses
people
now.
None.
No excuses.
So please listen to us. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. It's free, bro. You're not paying a single dime, dude. The only thing you do is pressing a fucking red button, bro. My bad, bro. If that hurts you, bro, then I'll do it for you.
I even made it easy. I made it easy for everybody. If you just go to the Instagram, at the bottom is the fucking link tree. It has everything there. iTunes, YouTube. It has the show merchandise, which I'm going to have the link at the bottom anyway. Teespring. Shit's flying off the show.
And if you want to sponsor the show, I don't care who you are, bro. Give me $1 and I'll wear your merch. I don't give a fuck. Give me anything. I need literally anything, bro. Buy me a quesadilla from Taco Bell. I don't give a fuck.
Take that.
I'm easy.
Get them a DVD of the Little Giants. That's all.
And please watch The Lion King.
And to end on the wise words of a masterpiece, true smokers don't blow weed on empty stomachs. Good night, kids. See you next week.
See you later.